to Flintt. Today we're going to talk about how to create a brand new campaign. A campaign that's going to help you repurpose your content into as many as 5 social media posts, 3 emails, have that scheduled onto your Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, have it posted, have it tracked, and reported all at the click of a button, because that is what Flintt has been designed and developed to do. There are a few steps to getting this content up. So the very first thing is we need to head over to the campaign section. So there's 2 ways that you can start a new campaign. You can either be on the dashboard here and click start new campaign, or you can head over to the campaign section and click start a new campaign. Choose your brand engagement campaign and it will bring you to this content form. So step number 2 is filling out this content form. This content form has been designed to help you write great blogs. And the concept behind writing great blogs is around making sure that we have headings, introductions, subheadings, conclusions to really engage with our audience. If you have any trouble writing a good blog, you can head over to this help section here and check out our article on how to write a good blog. So inside of our article section, you'll find this over here. Read through this article and it's going to give you some great insights into how to write a blog. We've also got a free content creation course. If you'd like that, just get in touch. So once you are over here within your content creation form, there's a few things we need to do. So the first thing we need to do is choose your campaign start date. Now, this has been developed in order to enable you to pre-create as many as 6 campaigns or 6 months in advance for your content creation. And each campaign will run for 30 days, which means that between now or the start of your campaign and the next 30 days, you can post as many as 5 social media posts and as many as 3 emails to go out to your database. Let me show you how to do this. Now you can either, as I said, write this content straight in here. So put in your heading in here, put in your introductory paragraph in here, add in your subheadings and information about your subheadings, and pop in a conclusion. Alternatively, you can repurpose your blog. And for the purposes of today, to make this a little bit faster, we're going to show you how to repurpose a blog. So here is a blog that we have written. It's how to write introductions that gather momentum. All right, so what we've done is we're going to be copying and pasting the information from our blog into the Flintt content form. So if you head into the Flintt content form, here's one I prepared earlier. What we've now done is I have copied and pasted our heading, the introductory paragraph, subheading, paragraph, subheading, paragraph, subheading, paragraphs. We're up to 3 different subheadings and paragraphs. When you're ready, you can add more and basically follow the same process. So head over here, scroll down to your 4th section. In this case, it's set expectations. Copy that, paste that in here, grab the information about that, copy that, and paste it in here, and then scroll down to your conclusion. If you have more options, you can always add more dot points here. So again, our conclusion, head over here, copy your conclusion, which has a good little call to action in it, and add it to the conclusion. So now you have written your content. If you have copied and pasted this from your blog, great. If you have just written it, this will send you an email with this information so that this information is not lost and you can continue to repurpose it across other platforms. So now that the content is written, the next thing to do is choose the Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn pages that you would like this to be posted to. So we're going to pick our Flintt Facebook and Instagram and our Flintt LinkedIn. We're going to choose all contacts and we're going to leverage our Unsplash stock image library for your background images. Now we're going to press Start Campaign. So what's happening now is that Flintt is what I call propagating your campaign. What it's doing is it's currently creating social media images which are based on your branding, provided that you set up your branding, which are based on the template that you've chosen. It's using the information that you've just written to create social media images, to create social media copy, so the text that goes into your social media posts, to create an email that can go out to your customer database and basically have you set up and ready at the click of a button within just 15 minutes to have content going out onto your socials. This process usually takes anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute. Campaign is propagated. It's time for you to review and approve. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click back into this campaign right here. So what you will see is it has now pre-generated emails and social media posts for you to be able to use. Not only has it generated them, but it has even scheduled them and has left it there for you to edit. So first, let's have a look at the edit campaign section. Here, you are able to check back into the campaign and have a look to make sure that all of the copy that you have written is written to the specifications or the way that you like it. So if there's any spelling mistakes or anything like that, you're able to jump in here and update that. If you want to add more information here, you're able to update that. Scroll back down to the bottom and it gives you a chance to potentially reset which Facebook pages, Instagram pages, etc. Choose your contacts, reselect your image library, and if you do need to change anything, you can start campaign and it will repropagate your campaign for you. But because we don't want to do that at the moment, I'm going to show you what else you can edit. So the next part is your email content here. So what this shows us is that the email with the subject line "How to Write Introductions That Gather Momentum" is now pending. It has been pre-scheduled to go out on the 21st of January at 10 a.m. Now, if you click edit, what this will do is it will enable you to go into this email and check out what's been written and when it's been scheduled, and then update it as you see fit. So the first thing we notice is you've got the name of this communication. You can change this or you can leave it as is. Might be nicer to change it for your own records. You've got the time or the date that it's scheduled for. If you want to change that, you can click in there or click on the calendar and choose a different date. Again, you can choose a different time. You can either type straight in or click on the clock and choose a different time. You can update your email subject line and you can update this content here. So you can click in here. You may want to remove some of the extra segments here. You may want to do some editing, bold some sections, underline some sections. You may want to add a better call to action here. And then once you're done and this looks good, you can send yourself a test email just by clicking that and then sending it. And then you can go back to over here, and if you're happy with it, click update email communications and then click release on schedule. What that means is now, see how this has gone from pending to scheduled. So now this email is scheduled to go out to the contacts that you've selected on this date at this time with the information that is in that email. Next thing we can do is we can look at our social media posts. So what this has done is this has created what's called an automated title post, and it's currently still pending. It's scheduled for the 11th of January, and you can have a look at what it looks like. So if you click in here, what you'll see is that this is called the automated title post. What this means is it's taken the title and the introductory paragraph as well as your sign off and pop this into the social media post content. What it's also done is scheduled for this date across Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn based on the best times to post on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. It's written your copy based on your heading and your introductory paragraph, as well as your sign off. And it has created an image for you. Now, the image here is your title image. Not only has it created this image, but it has also created a whole range of other images here for you. So you may want to pick a slightly different image. Let's just say this is the image you want to go with. Once you're happy with it, you can click Update Social Media Post. Once that is done, what you'll see is the image that is going to be scheduled to go out is going to be shown here. And the date that it's going to be sent out is showed here. So once you're happy with it, you can click Release on Schedule. And what that means is it's now scheduled to go out to Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. That's why it says scheduled. Once they go out, this is going to be green and it's going to say View so you can see your results. The second post it's created is an automated list post. Now again, if you click on edit here, what that means is it's scheduled it for a specific date across multiple platforms. It's used your heading and also your subheadings as the steps, your conclusion to finish off the information, as well as your content sign off and your hashtags. If you are happy with that, once again, you can scroll down here and have a look at the image. If you're not happy with this particular image, you can click on other creative pre-generated images and then scroll down and find one that you like. Maybe you want to use, what's this one say here? No, maybe you want to use this image here. It's using the images from Flintt, and if you're happy with that, you can update that, or alternatively, if you'd like, you can actually upload your own creative, so you can choose an image that aligns with the content, and you can then post your own images here and use it as a scheduling tool. Once you're happy with that, you click Update Social Media Post. We need to upload a JPEG. Image, it's scheduled at this time and on this date, and once you're happy with it, you can click Release on Schedule, and that is now ready to go. Got the same thing here for post number 3. Post number 3 is what we call an automated content post. So what that means is it has taken one of the pieces of content that you have written. So in this case, it's taken the exciting opening sentences. It has taken the information about exciting opening sentences. It's given us a sign off and has chosen some copy about exciting opening sentences. Now again, if you might not be happy with that, you might want to decide to click on either this content over here, or you might want to find this content over here, this image over there. So click an image that aligns with your copy. Exciting opening sentences, exciting opening sentences. Once you're happy with that, again, you can create that, click that here, and once you have clicked Release on Schedule, that means that you now have 1 automated email and 3 automated social media posts ready to go. Now, within each campaign, we also have additional extras so that you can utilize our platform for content that you've pre-created or used within other purposes. So what you can do is you can create an email blast, which is going to go out to the same audience that you have picked for this campaign. So you might have a new product launch, we'll just call it new product launch. You can schedule it for what date and time you'd like it to go out. Check out our new product, and then type in the information here. So you can start with, hey, and then put in all your info here, which basically allows you to schedule a new email blast to notify your audience of extra information here. And it gives you an extra opportunity to do that 2 more times, 1 more time. So you can send up to 3 emails in 1 month to your designated audience in a campaign. The other thing that it allows you to do is create what we call manual posts. So here, you can click in here and you can title this post if you'd like. You can again set the date and time when you'd like for these to go out onto your channels. You can write the copy here yourself, or you can use one of the other segments in your blog to create this content. I'm just going to put test in here for now. You can either pick from the images that have already been created for you, or you can upload your own image. Let's just say you do have a new team member to introduce. So then once you're happy with that, you've got your image, you've got your dates and times, you can create the new social media post. And once you're happy with it, you can click release on schedule. And again, that is ready to go. So now within a space of about 15 minutes, we were able to repurpose a blog and automatically create your emails as well as your social media posts, and they are all ready to go. Now, if for some reason you are not happy with some of the content here, you might not like the template, you might choose to use a different media library, so you might want to go back to Unsplash. And maybe if you want to go back to Unsplash, you want to choose some keywords so Unsplash can search for specific keyword images to put in the background of your campaigns. You can type in, something like digital here. Choose a different template. We might just go with simple. Press regenerate, and what it will do is it will regenerate the background of the campaign, which will give you way more options on all the new templates and new image library, but everything that's already pre-scheduled will stay as it is unless you decide to change it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to regenerate this campaign. I'm going to wait for it to repropagate, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like if you choose to change the way that your content has repurposed. All right, now that it has repropagated, you can click back in here and have a look at what it's done. So as you can see, these images have all stayed the same. However, if we click here, let's just go into this create a manual post and scroll a bit further down, what you'll see is that it's now changed template. So this is our simple template, and it has picked images which align with the word digital. So now you can leverage better quality images or different images that align with your content more effectively to propagate your campaigns. So you can either create a manual post here, or alternatively, you can go back into the campaign that you've already created. You can potentially click there to put it back on hold, go back into edit and go how to write introductions that gather momentum. Click in here and maybe use a different picture. So maybe we want to use this image here. If we're happy with that, again, we can update that social media post. Click release on schedule. Now that image is ready to go. So this gives you a good insight into how to create your campaign. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions, please do get in touch at either support@flintt.com.au or hit this help button here and submit your ticket. Looking forward to consistently helping you create more content with less effort, making you more visible and building your brand reputation and revenue. Thanks so much.